Hey fantastic you, welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, welcome, glad to have you. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so we can be friends. We are making fun shirts today. You can see I've got two different images set up. Adulting is overrated and I don't want to adult today. I've been in that kind of mood now for the past couple of weeks, so figured I should make some shirts that go with my mood, but I will show you how I did this. So the I don't want to adult today, that one is pretty simple. Just find two different fonts that you like and set up your I don't wanna and today as one font and adult as a different font. And we just did an offset on the adult and put it all together. So let's quickly show you how that is done. So there's the I don't wanna. And with this font that we have picked, we obviously don't want that big gap there. So you do the down arrow on the line space. And that will bring them closer together. Let's do adult. We're going to make this one a little bit bigger. And we will change this to DTC Alexandra. Oh, that's actually the one that I used. That's awesome. I picked the right one. And for this one, we are going to go to offset. Right now it's at 0.25, and that is enough for the look that I'm looking for, depending on what you're looking for. It might have to be a little smaller, a little bigger, whatever works for you. Okay, so we now need to go back to DIN condensed. Let's bring that down there. There it is. And I'm going to take the bottom layers, get it to the size that you want. But I'm going to align that horizontally center. Adult needs to come down a bit, so I'm just using my down arrow. Slowly moving. That's a bit better. So I'm going to weld those all together because I want them to be the same color. And then it's doing weird things. Bring to front. There we go. So that's how easy it is to do that. Again, you can play with it some more, make the words closer together, but for the most part, you just want to have it centered and a different text for one of the words, so the adult on this one. But let's go to adulting is overrated, because as you can see, I've made overrated wavy. And this is a little trick you can do in Design Space if you want a wavy word. You can curve the word, but you can only curve one direction. So first thing we're going to look for is a banner. There, I'll grab the exact same banner. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can see what we're doing. Get it to the size that you want. And we're going to go to text. Type in overrated. I will use condensed on this one because I think it will work very nicely. So size your word to fit in the banner. And then you do want to check that your tallest letters, so for this one it's the T and the D, will fit inside the banner. So manipulate overrated so you can check that. Okay, once you get it to the size that you want, all you need to do is at the top second row, go to Advanced and ungroup the letters. And now we're just going to manually place these so they're wavy. Okay, so for my first attempt, it's not too bad. It looks like my TED is a little crowded. So let's fix that. Okay, that looks a little better. And I'm just making sure that the curve is kind of following everything. If you need small adjustments, use your arrow keys on your keyboard. If you're using your computer, if you're using your iPad, I'm not sure which way to do that, so I don't work on Design Space on my iPad because I just have an iPad mini. I'm just going to manipulate these a little bit. I want that T to come down just a little bit more. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. We could probably bring the A down just a little bit. Put the E up a little bit. There, I think that looks great. So move the banner, highlight your words, weld them together. Let's bring our banner back. And just eyeballing it, line it up. You can highlight both and align center horizontally. And then that way you'll have the same spacing at the end of the D and at the beginning of the O. Highlight both. Click Slice. And there we go. It's that easy to make your wavy text. So I'm going to get this cut out and we'll put them onto a shirt, 2 shirts, and see how it looks. Here is shirt number 1. So if you haven't done a lot of shirts, or you're just kind of getting into doing HTV on shirts, one thing that I like to do is I like to fold my HTV in half. And just pinch the corners so I can see that it's straight. So I've got this little plastic thing there. It just shows approximately 3 inches down. I try and get it set up just a little less than that. I have preheated my shirt and I have also done a crease line in there. I know you can't see it on your end. This white is Cricut white, just the regular iron-on. So we're going to tack this one down, and then the color we're putting on for the adult is actually Caesar. There we go. So we got a few seconds at that. Let me center everything a bit better for you. Okay, we got to go a few more seconds. The top words, top word and bottom word, those ones seem to be fine, but the rest of them are not pulling as nicely. So go a little longer, and the main reason for that too is probably I'm at 305 degrees Fahrenheit, which is a little cooler than what Cricut iron-on wants. There we go. Okay. So here is our adult. Isn't that cute? Line it up. Always keep your biggest carrier sheet and use that to go on top. So this is Caesar Twinkle HTV, and this one is 15 seconds at 305. So that's what we're going to do. I'm also going to do the back of the shirt, but I'll do that off camera. And this one is a warm peel. Okay, I've given it a couple minutes. So let's get the top carrier sheet off. I can see the pattern in behind the iron-on. So the pattern from the shirt itself. So that means we've got good adhesion. And it looks like our twinkle has laid down very nice. So yeah, it's not glitter. It is glittery looking, but it's not glitter HTV. It is actually called Twinkle HTV. So if you are looking for it online, make sure to type in Twinkle. But it's kind of multicolored. You can see it's got the pink, the blue, green, yellow, more of a gold than a yellow. But I'll get the back side of this pressed and then we'll get on to the next. Okay, here is the second shirt, just the one color. I've already preheated, taken a sticky roller to the shirt, all those things you need to do to prep. This one is Cricut iron-on, so we're gonna do the full 30 seconds at 315 degrees Fahrenheit. Calls for light pressure. Honestly, I just put my hands on there and lean forward. That seems to work for me. Then I'll have to press the back for 15 seconds. I'll do that off camera. Done the back. It is warm to the touch. You're supposed to peel it off cool to the touch. I do it when it's warm. I've never had an issue. I'm just an impatient person sometimes. So there. Let's look at both shirts side by side and compare them. Here are the two shirts. I think they've both turned out really, really good. I'm very happy with them. I think the Wave of Overrated looks fantastic. I was a little worried that my font was too thin, but to me it looks great. Maybe to other people it doesn't, but I like it. It's easily readable. Really like the Twinkle HTV. I actually had just picked that up from the store and had been trying to think of what my first project was going to be and kind of fell into these two shirts. So there we go. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you. Until next time.